What's up, Raiders? Bionic here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video today. That's right, I'm posting for a second time. That rarely happens, but today it is going to happen. We're going to talk about the ratings. I've been tracking them. I wanted to see what was going to happen with all this a couple days down the road. Did Darth Micro transaction actually cause the ratings to go down? Okay, so his video was done about 6 days ago. Since, what has happened? I made my own video not too long ago, which was June 25th, so that's 5 days ago, the next day. And here are the ratings then, okay? I had shown these right here from the website Sensor Tower. This is the Google store. You can see the total amount of 5-star, 628,000, and then 114,000 for the 1-star. And if we look at today, boom, 608,000 for 5-star, 152,000 for 1-star rating. Now, I'm not sure if we see all the ratings in here. Obviously, we can see that there was a lot more negative, but we only have about, what, like 3,000 negative ratings in here in total, I think is what I counted. So obviously, there's a lot more that we're either not seeing, if I'm not mistaken, because 114,000 and then we jump. So a lot of people changed their rating, perhaps, is what happened. Same thing on the iTunes store, if I'm not mistaken. Let me fast forward in this video. I do have those as well. 184,000 and then 5,409 for the 1-star. We look on the store today, we've got 186,000, so a little bit less, and a little bit more for the 1-star at 6,500. When we look at the total ratings, the picture kind of looks the same, right? Even if we go on the Google Play Store, we still see roughly 4 stars. In that video that I did a couple days ago, I had said about 4.2 stars because it is counting those point of stars, right? The decimal points of these stars. So I guess we could say that Darth Micro transaction with his video was able to cause a kink in the armor of Plarium, right? Or Raid Shadow Legends. So it is really impressive. Now my question is just how intense could this be? What if we all banded together and do this? And no, I am not saying to do it, okay? I really don't want to play that game with Plarium. But I'm saying is that if we, let's say, got it, all the people from YouTube, okay, so I tried to estimate roughly how many subscribers there currently are on YouTube for the game Raid Shadow Legends. I don't assume that we all have different subscribers. If anything, we kind of have all the same subscribers. So I went through some of the bigger YouTubers right now, estimated it at a total of 120,000 subs. And since Darth Micro transaction only caused about, what, 10% of his subscriber base to go and influence the ratings, I'm going to assume the same thing for those 120,000, okay? So the question is, if we were able to then put those numbers into these ratings right here and actually influence these ratings, what would it do? Right? So I took all the ratings that we currently have on Sensor Tower, put them all in this super complex Excel spreadsheet, just to kind of show you guys what it looks like, and then I can play around with the numbers a little bit and we'll see what happens. In fact, I actually already put those in there. Okay, so what I did here is I added about 8,000 to this value right here, because as I showed on the website, it is currently at like 152,900. So I added roughly an 8,000 negative reviews to this. Problem is that it's not exactly just new 1-star ratings that would be coming in, right? It would actually be perhaps the 5-star ratings being changed to a 1-star rating. So it would be very tough for me to properly estimate how this is going to affect the total ratings. Here I did the same thing. I added about 2,000 to the 1-star reviews. So what we could do perhaps to make this a little bit more accurate is remove some of the 5-star ratings right here. So I'll go and put this at 600,000, and then you can see the values here are going down by a very tiny amount, okay? And then let's say here we remove about 2,000, so I'll go at 184,000, 1, 2, 3. Again, we barely see any difference happening. So if anything, what this tells me is that even on the active community that is YouTube, compared to the total numbers of reviews and players in Raid Shadow Legends, we really don't have that much power. Sure, we can still see it a little bit, right? When people are going to go on the Google App Store, they're going to see 4-star. If they see a game that's 4.5 star, they might be more tempted to play the other game. I get it. Maybe, you know, that 0.1 or 0.2 is enough to make a difference for Raid Shadow Legends to change. But in the end, even with our combined power, if we were all to try and affect this, I don't see us as making a huge difference. So instead, my big question for you guys today in this second video is, how else can you influence this game if the reviews is not enough, right? Well, I'll tell you this. I've been playing it for 16 months. I've been encouraging this game because I am making content on it, right? I don't exactly get a ton of support from this game. Other games have supporting me, sorry, a lot better than Raid Shadow Legends is, right? Dragon Champions being a very good example. But instead, I choose not to encourage the system that I don't like, which is the gambling, okay? I just don't buy it. I'm not into like wasting money to hope to get a good champion on a game that is never going to give me anything back. I'm not making money with this game aside from my YouTube channel, right? I don't have any sort of like kickback for getting more people to play this game at all. Like DM was right when he covered this. We do not have much other than our in-game content creator perks, which I've expressed my feelings about many times before. I think it's a little bit unjust that we have that advantage and you guys don't. So instead, I simply choose not to spend whatsoever, wherever. I still continue to encourage the game. I still say it's a good game. But if anything, if you guys really want to affect this, it is simply to reduce your spending. I'm also not saying to do that, okay? I'm not saying not to spend in this game. I've always said it before, spend wisely according to your own budget, whatever makes you happy. All I'm saying is that I've chosen to encourage a part of the game that I like, while the rest I just don't, okay? So, which is why I don't have a crazy roster, which is why I'm not probably the biggest YouTuber. I can't provide a ton of endgame content. I get that. I accepted that fate when I started covering this game. And so today, here we are with a game that's getting a lot of negative reviews in the recent days because somebody decided to speak out, okay? So I do want to give a big shout out to Darth Micro for doing this. I think, you know, for whatever his reasons were, he decided to call out Raid for doing this, and it's founded in a way, but I'm not taking positions against Plarium, or I'm not saying that I want to support this kind of behavior, because it has unfortunately caused him to lose a lot of the money he invested in this game, which I find a little bit sad. In the end, he was a great content creator and we're pretty sad to see him go, but I guess that's what you get, right? That's what you get for perhaps a game that doesn't exactly always listen to the community. So anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think about all this, right? The cumulative effect of negative reviews over the past couple of days, the influence that Darth Micro has had on this game, sort of what we could do if we all banded together and try to influence this even more. Would it be really worth it? Would it do a huge difference? I'm still seeing 4-star on the Google. I'm still seeing about 4.7 star on the iTunes, even if we put in all these extra sort of numbers in there. So yeah, let me know what you think about all this, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.